Hello everybody, thank you so much for watching. My name is Alexander. I'm a Porsche certified brand ambassador at Champion Porsche in South Florida, and thank you so much for watching my YouTube videos. If you appreciate my YouTube walk-around videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. Please hit that like button and feel free to comment down below. You can also contact me directly via cell phone or email with my contact information being in the video description. In today's walk-around video, I'd like to present you this spectacular brand new 2025 Porsche Cayenne Turbo e-hybrid. This is the latest generation Porsche Cayenne based on the third generation of the iconic Cayenne. This is a 2025, a brand new one. Now Porsche did a redesign for the Cayenne in 2024, still based on the third generation. And this is the most powerful Cayenne ever produced by Porsche with well over 700 horsepower. In today's walk-around video, we're going to highlight the build specifications on this specific car and of course talk about the latest Cayenne in general. This specific one is finished in Dolomite Silver, a silver color that's been around the Porsche brand now for quite a bit of years. A very bright silver color. This one has a barrique interior, which we'll take a look on later on. And this specific vehicle is equipped with something called the Sport Design Exterior Package. Now the Sport Design Exterior Package replaces the standard Turbo Exterior Package, which you can imagine based on the name is standard for the Cayenne Turbo e-hybrid. And one of the ways to recognize the Sport Design Exterior Package is these very large wheel arch extensions around these 22-inch wheels. You can see both also in the front and in back, these very thick edges around the wheel arches, creating a very sporty design. The same also for these side skirts area, with all painted in this beautiful Dolomite Silver. Let's take a look at the front again. Again, that Sport Design Exterior Package redesigning the front fascia of the standard Cayenne Turbo e-hybrid, especially this area here on the left and also on the other side, of course. Very different in design to the standard turbo bumpers. And what's also really cool that Porsche introduced last year is something called Turbonite. To make the turbos stand out versus the more standard versions of Porsche Cayenne is a new color that was developed by Porsche called Turbonite. So you can see the crest, for example, in this case, is finished in Turbonite. Also, these flicks here, or blades in the front bumper, are finished in Turbonite. There's some other Turbonite accents available, for example, the window trim around the windows. You're also going to see Turbonite accents on this vehicle on the inside. And also, for example, Turbonite can be used for the Sport Design Exterior diffuser. Let's have a look here on the back. You can see Turbonite is also here applied on the lower section of the rear bumper. This specific one also has the sport exhaust system, a beautiful sound from the twin turbo V8. Now, how is the hybrid system set up? We still have the 4-liter twin turbo V8 in the front, plus now an electric motor, which combined produces well over 700 horsepower. The battery itself is located in the trunk of the area, underneath where normally the spare wheel would be placed. So overall on the exterior, it's very difficult to see the difference between the non-hybrid versions or the hybrid. But of course, in this case, you can see the hybrid badge on the front fender. And you can also see that brake calipers are finished in acid green. Now, the story, of course, behind acid green is the hybrid models, the 918, for example, about 10 years ago, where we saw acid green being applied to indicate the hybrid technology. And now throughout the last 10 years, it has made its way to, for example, the Cayenne hybrid, but also the Panamera hybrid. There are some different options for the finish of the brake calipers and also for the model designation on the side and on the rear to, for example, if you do not like the acid green color itself. This specific vehicle also equipped with a window surrounding in high gloss black for replacing the Turbonite window trim, and this one also has the black high gloss black roof rails. Again, let's go to the back. This one also equipped with something called the exclusive design taillights. Normally the taillight going across, in the middle section at least, is finished in red. You can see this entire taillight assembly is completely clear. Again, I mentioned the sport exhaust system as an option on this specific unit. And the wheels are the optional 22-inch 911 turbo design wheels, and as the name already suggests, the design very similar to the 992 turbo generation. Again, 22 inches. All Cayennes equipped with active all-wheel drive, of course, as standards. And especially with well over 700 horsepower and the torque added to the drivetrain by the electric motor, an incredible performance level for such a large and practical SUV. Okay, let's have a look on the inside. Again, I mentioned earlier, this one is finished with the barrique interior. A very luxurious interior. So you can see black leather applied on the top of the dashboard, of the door panel. The barrique leather finished in the middle part and on the lower section. The same for the seats. This one has the 18-way Sport Seats Plus, including the turbo name embossed in the armrests. The turbo models comes standard with the Racetex headliner. And again, also the finish of Turbonite you can see on the steering wheel design with this beautiful sports steering wheel finished with carbon fiber. The redesigned Cayenne, beautiful digital lineup here, still classic Porsche, but with digitalization both in front of the driver as in the center console. The use of beautiful carbon fiber, as I mentioned earlier. This one also the turbo name placed in the center armrest. Let's turn on the ignition so you guys have an idea of the new instrument cluster design. Ignition still on the left hand side. There we have the layout. Again, the beautiful carbon fiber steering wheel. The large PCM display in the middle section. And now the new digital center console with a beautiful smartphone charger here placed. Some storage, cup holders. And again, this one, the turbo model designation embossed. Then we have the Bose speakers on this specific unit. Of course, the large panoramic roof as an option that is very desirable. The same also with seat ventilation. Let's do continue as guest here on the PCM. Let's X out of this for a second. And here you can see the layout of the display on the PCM. And we can also again see the layout here. Now this is very customizable. So we're going to select this center one. And now with the roller here on the steering wheel, you can see changing the layouts and the way we are we are seeing the information here in front of the for the driver. This one, as I noticed, also the night vision assistant, so the infrared camera in the front. So very nicely pointed together with the Bose speakers. Head-up display also in this specific unit. And of course, Porsche all about exclusivity, special design, a combination of modern technology, performance, but also the Porsche heritage. And especially the Dolomite Silver with the Barrique, a very nice combination. I want to thank you for watching my YouTube videos. Again, my name is Alexander, Porsche Certified Brand Ambassador at Champion Porsche in South Florida. The largest retailer of Porsche vehicles in North America. Again, my contact information is in the video description. Feel free to reach out to me directly. If you're interested in a Porsche vehicle, I'm happy to assist. Thank you for sharing the Porsche passion with me. Hit that like button if you appreciate my YouTube videos. Subscribe to the channel for more future content. As with the start here at Champion Porsche a few weeks ago, we're going to create some amazing content on amazing Porsche vehicles in the next couple of weeks. Thanks so much once again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.